What's going, guys? So I'm gonna do this series where we're in the universe mode, basically, and so we are also here with my sister Olivia Rochester. Be sure to go check out her YouTube. It's Olivia and the Mermaid. Then go check out my main channel, Braden Rochester, and check out my wrestling channel, Braden's BRM. This is my gaming channel. Yes, I know I have a whole bunch of channels. Go back and replay it if you need to. Alright, so basically AML is an indie show out of North Carolina. So there's a show I go to called WrestleCade, and so they always have a show there, and I always watch it. They have an amazing roster, in my opinion. And so basically, I've been putting in the work to make some of their roster, and this is who I've made. I'll get some of these people I didn't make. I just edited. Like, I didn't make Cedric, Jade, or Kiera Hogan, or Too Cold Scorpio. But I did make all the others. Be sure to go look up all these wrestlers. They're all pretty good talent. There's some better than the others, obviously. Alright, so we got, you recognize him from WWE. Now, this is their kind of alumni roster, like everybody that's ever worked for them. Cedric Alexander actually started in AML, and he teamed with Caprice Coleman. And so we have him here. He was amazing. We got Dave Dawson with one half of the Dawsons. Zane's down there. Dream Girl Ellie. Olivia is actually a personal fan of him. And then we got George South, which I already crowned as the AML champion, which will give some other people a title match. Olivia, give them your opinion on George South and how you like him.
Well, me and Braden really like him. We have met him many times. And
yeah, he actually remembers us whenever we meet him because we've met him so many times. He gives me some Burger King chicken nuggets.
he literally gave us that. Like, he acts his character, and like he acts.
Yeah, he's a heel in wrestling, but he's such a nice guy. He's a preacher, I believe.
But
Yeah.
like sometimes he acts mean to us because he knows us, and he's just like being funny.
Alright, and then we got Gustavo, which you might have seen on AEW Dark before. We got Jade, also known as Mia Yim in WWE, which is now, I think she's still a free agent, unless if she's signed with TNA. I'm not really sure. But yes, that's where she started. Her name was Jade, and I love watching her. Got John Skyler, might know him from TNA. Kiera Hogan, you might know her from AEW. Got Zane Dawson, White Mike. Be sure to look him up. He's so entertaining. Olivia loves him. Thunder Rosa. She's a part of their see, they actually have shows with just the women wrestlers, and Thunder Rosa is one of those women. And then we got Timmy Loretton. He's been on AEW Dark before. And then a legend, Too Cold Scorpio. He's really good. I mean, I'm sure you probably know him if you're a kind of a, I don't really know what era, like 70s or 80s. But let me just go ahead and make sure I didn't select any from the WWE roster. I want to make sure I didn't accidentally select any of those guys. Which actually I'm still in the making of making. See, Ricochet, he used to wrestle for AML, so I selected him to try and remind myself to make one of him, which he's going to join our roster soon. I just have to make that. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to just wait and make him. Alright, so our starting champion, I actually made these champions. I got the AML champion, which is, I start off with George South, and then the Ladies Night Out champion, Thunder Rosa. So yeah, we'll have to try and make some tag team or maybe a mid-card. But see, we don't have that big of a roster yet, so it's not that big of a deal. And so I'm going to go ahead and go create week 1. So, that's the roster, and it's a Saturday show, but I mean, obviously you can't see it because it's on the video game. But I'm going to go create the show, and I'll see you guys in a little bit.